Hello, everyone out there, and welcome back to another episode of The Work in Progress. I'm your host, Brett Piles. The Mayor's here with me. Mayor, how are you doing?
I am celebrating today and the first U.S. Women's Champion in WWE history, Chelsea Green. I can't do it as well as Samantha did, but obviously.
Nobody can.
Who can?
But yes, congratulations to one Chelsea Green.
I was confused there for a second of what you were celebrating. I was like, I know goddamn well the Rams. I know goddamn well the Browns didn't win, so I know that's
No, they're terrible. They're still terrible.
Don't feel bad. My team's lost 8 in a row, so I can't have no room to talk.
Yeah.
And with us, of course, as always, is Mr. Glenn Abbott. Glenn, how are you doing this fine?
I'm all right, thank you. Hunky dory, as they say.
Who says that? I'm just kidding.
I don't know, but somebody does.
Somebody says it.
Somebody somewhere.
Somebody somewhere. Did you guys both watch the Saturday night's main event show?
I
didn't
did not.
see all of it. As usual, I seem to always miss one or two matches, and I enjoyed everything that I saw. And I loved the music, the commentators. I thought everything was really well done from what I saw.
Jesse Ventura didn't bring up fish tacos, so.
In the Baja.
Mm-hmm. That was something.
You sure you didn't see it, Glenn?
No, I looked on the network for it, and obviously it wasn't on there. I didn't realize that they were showing it on YouTube over here. So.
Oh, yeah. We're going to think about that because it was on NBC over here, too. But you can get that on Peacock, which I didn't think about that for people in your neck of the woods. I just assumed they would put it live on the network, which maybe they did.
They didn't, no.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
I went on there at 1 o'clock and it wasn't on there.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to watch it on the Peacock.
Yeah.
Because I forgot to record it.
I watched it on the old cock as well.
But they're basically syncing our network now, so it doesn't. So I'm not surprised they didn't show it on there.
Yeah.
I mean, any of us that are left are getting a free month out of them, so they're not going to show anything of interest on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a good show. Cody came out there with the old Winged Eagle WF Championship belt, which I thought was cool. Well, then it looks like Kevin Owens took it from him. So, be interesting to see where that goes. And yeah, Chelsea Green, the newest, the first ever women's United States champion, which I think is great. I think them introducing a mid-cards women's championship is great because that means that we can get more women's storylines on the show as opposed to just having, one on each show over one belt. Now we'll have 2 belts to look after. And before, with the old regime running things, you would be worried about them bringing in a new belt because you'd think, well, they're not going to be able to do anything with it. But I think with everything we've seen now is they do a great job of making mid-card championships feel important. So I'm not worried about that. So a good thing.
It also makes it interesting now is the dynamic between Chelsea and Piper. Will Piper be jealous of her and want her title? So breaking up the tag.
We haven't seen any of that yet. I don't think we're getting the Shawn Michaels Diesel treatment.
No, not yet.
Diesel eventually turns.
Yeah.
I can see it further down the line, but I'm talking I don't want to see that for at least a year. You know what I'm saying? If that's what we're going to do, but I just don't see it happening. And I'm not saying that when they break up in a year, it has to be for the United States Women's Championship. I'm not saying that Chelsea Green's even going to hold it that long, but I can see this springboarding to her possibly challenging for the main championship and maybe Piper being her heater and then eventually Piper turning on her. I could totally see that. And Piper not so much turning on her and becoming a heel. Piper kind of doing that Diesel thing of, I'm tired of you pushing me around, which Chelsea doesn't do that yet, but I could see that, progressing in a storyline. So that's a wrinkle I didn't even think of, Glenn. So that's good.
Yeah. And also for the internet haters to be very angry whenever Charlotte comes back and wins one of those titles.
Oh yeah.
The first Grand Slam women's champion or something.
Well, they were showing on YouTube a thing where they were doing something and they had one of their buses, and on the bus advertising Raw on Netflix was Charlotte Flair. So the big rumor going around at the moment is she's going to appear on that.
I mean, I've got to take a wild guess that it's going to be her that attacked Jade, and it's not going to be Bianca, or whoever.
Yeah.
I feel like it's got to be Charlotte, but maybe not. I don't know.
I mean, it could be. I mean, I think everybody thinks that it's Bianca. So, I mean, it not being Bianca might be the best route to go because you would shock people. I could see maybe them flipping in and it being Naomi, but I think it would be hard for Naomi to play a heel. I just don't remember her ever playing a heel where I ever believed it. So I don't know if that would work. So, but I could see it being Charlotte. I absolutely think that you're right, Glenn. Are the rumors right? They're trying to throw everything on that first Raw and Netflix show, so I would not be surprised if she shows up there. I think they already announced that they're doing Seth Rollins versus CM Punk on that show. So,
and people should know by now is that if Triple H makes a change, it's only because something's got out. He'll only change things to scupper the scuttlebutt, as they say.
I'm still holding out hope it's Rikishi that did it.
Oh, if he did, then he did it for The Rock, and he did
it for The Rock.
Yeah, he did it for The Rock. He did it. I'll be fucking goddamn. They did come back. Sorry. North Carolina was getting their ass kicked by Florida, and I jokingly told my friend, "Hey, maybe they'll come back." I said, "I doubt it, but maybe." I just checked the score, and they're up by 1. Let me text my friend real quick. Holy shit, they came back. Saturday Night's Main Event was a good show. I saw they're going to do another one in January. And I think that's a good way to kind of bridge gaps between, like, if you have like an extended time between pay-per-views, like we don't have another premium live event until the Royal Rumble, and that's a good way to bridge the gap between, the shows. I think AEW kind of does the same thing when they do kind of their big Dynamite shows or whatever other show they have on weekly. I'm not sure, but so I just think it's kind of like a Clash of the Champions thing. You know what I mean? Like WCW used to do.
Yeah, they do the Battle of the Belts, but I don't know if they've been doing that lately. I've been following AEW too much.
Couldn't tell you. The only thing I can tell you is that Mariah May is the AEW Women's Champion, and the old Toni Storm came back. Other than that, I don't know anything.
Oh, right.
Mariah
didn't
May
even know that.
Eye-catching lady.
100%. 100%. Yeah. But that's it. I don't think I have anything else to talk about wrestling wise. Not that I think of.
Other than the Royal Rumble coming up, and 30 years ago, there was another Royal Rumble.
Was it 30? Well, it's going to be 30 years.
Yeah, it'll be 30 years this year. 30 years ago, there had been a 1995 Rumble.
You know what? I hadn't thought of that at all, Mayor. That hadn't even came into my mind. I told Glenn, because we recorded the Sid show earlier today, and I told Glenn, I said, I have no idea what we're going to watch later. And because I had no idea what we are going to watch, I just decided that, like the Mayor said, there's a Royal Rumble coming up soon, and we might as well get into the Royal Rumble spirit. We're going to watch one of the least star-studded Royal Rumbles in the history of Royal Rumbles, the 1995 Royal Rumble, which guys also come in every 60 seconds. So there's the guy coming in every minute. So this one, they come in fast. I won't say furious because a lot of them don't come in very fast because they don't run fast, and they aren't very furious because they're old.
If you get rid of the S, they come in very fat.
Yeah.
But as you know, bad wrestling is right up our alley, so it's exactly what we're looking for.
Going away from bad wrestling for just a second.
Yeah.
I don't know if Mayor watched any of Raw, but we have new tag team champions.
Ah, yes,
In
our
the
good,
War
my
Raiders.
good buddy from Ohio.
Yes.
Actually, there's multiple people from Ohio that are tag team champions because Johnny Gargano is also a tag team
I was
champion.
going to say, I'm confused. Who won them on Raw? The Miz?
The War Raiders.
Well, War Raiders.
Oh,
They beat Judgment Day finally.
Oh, I
Took
was
the
gonna say,
tape off of them because they've not been doing anything with it.
I was going to say, I didn't even know who the fuck the tag team champions were on Raw at the moment.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That reminds me of the triple threat match at Saturday Night's Main Event was really good too. between Damian Priest and Balor and Gunther. I thought it was good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, all the matches on there were good. If you get a chance to watch it, Glenn, I'd definitely check it out. It's worth your time.
I will before the
Yes. But anyway.
The 31st.
But anyway, so we'll put it up. We'll put the Royal Rumble 1995 up on the screen, and let's have a little fun here. Here we go. I don't know if anybody knows this Royal Rumble. I think a lot of people know. You guys know who wins this one. You guys know the backstory of all this. I'm not going to give it to you because we're going to watch it. But here's Shawn Michaels. He's number 1.
Yes.
I mean, doesn't Shawn just win it?
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
All I know is the fat twins with pointy shoes are in this, aren't they?
I think that's the 96 one.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Yeah, that's the 96. I think they're like the Samoan SWAT team or some shit. No, it's not the Samoan SWAT team because the Samoan SWAT team is actually a good team.
No,
I don't
they were
remember
something else.
Yeah, it was some kind of SWAT team. It wasn't good.
The squat team.
The squat
Yeah.
team. They ain't squat. They ain't squat team.
Mm-hmm.
Which we'll obviously watch another Royal Rumble in the month of January, one that's a little bit brighter than this, and we'll do an AWI Pod Rumble. Maybe not in the traditional sense as we normally do, but we'll watch another Rumble, pick numbers, and have a little more fun. I can't drink tonight as it's a Tuesday. We'll have to do that on a different nightmare, though. Probably not on a Tuesday.
The pod's not going up on a Tuesday.
No, not if we're going to be drinking. That won't be. All right, number 2. Glenn, who's number 2? Glenn knows it.
Bulldog?
Yep, it's Bulldog.
I don't remember much after this.
Yeah, you don't remember much after this because there is not going to be a person that you're going to go, oh, yeah, I love this guy until like number
10.
God, 13 maybe.
Was Shamrock around in 95?
Nope. He didn't come around until 97.
Okay.
Because his first thing was a special guest referee for Brett and Austin at WrestleMania 13.
Are the new Blackjacks in this?
Nope, they didn't come around until 97 either.
I'm trying to think what really bad wrestlers they can.
Here's what Glenn loves where Davey picks somebody up over their head and doesn't chuck them out of the ring.
What a different Royal Rumble this would have been if he'd done that.
Yeah.
Just picks him up after a minute and throwing him over the top rope.
Or right there.
Yeah.
He just pushes them.
All I gotta do is run over there and push him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was always a fan of Davey in blue jeans, and I don't know why.
You love Davey in jeans.
Yeah.
In those jeans. He's looking.
Sadly.
He's looking my British. He's the Bulldog in those jeans. Who's gonna be number 3? Let's see.
It's got to be no one, right?
It's the Invisible Man.
Oh,
Do you know who that is? Do you remember these guys?
it's Jacob Blue or something.
It's Eli Blue. Close.
Eli
Yes.
Blue.
It's one of the Harris brothers.
Yeah.
This is when they were mountain men.
Before they shaved their heads bald and
Before they
hung out with
shaved their
Jeff Jarrett.
Well, I'm sure their heads were shaved bald and hung out with guys who wore hoods before they did this, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. There you go. Go to the eyes of the big man. That's what I would do.
Yeah, the eyes of the junk. One of the two.
I'm first I'm kicking you in the nuts and then I'm fucking poking you in the eye. 100%.
If there's any chance I'm gonna lose a fight,
Yep.
straight to the balls of the eyes.
Or if I got a weapon and you can say that's cowardice, I don't give a fuck. If you're bigger than me and I can't beat you with my fists, best believe I'm finding something else to beat your ass with. Best believe. Here comes Duke the Dumpster Drosey. He's ready to take out the trash.
The triple D.
Triple D.
Not Dangerous Danny Davis, Duke the Dumpster Drosey. Imagine
Yeah,
them. They'd be 6 Ds.
I was trying to think of somebody with big boobs to compare that to, but I couldn't think of anybody off the top of my head. So never mind. We'll move on. Never mind. We'll move on.
Remember the nurse that had the gimmick and her name was like Deborah Doring or something, and she was double D?
Oh yeah,
97, 98-ish.
Yeah,
It had to have been a Vince Russo thing for like 3 weeks.
bro. She'll be double D, bro. It's an alliteration, bro. Bro, that's a big
You know,
word. For a
Vince,
guy from
Vince had to
Jersey.
love it and signed off on it.
Yeah, of course he did. Let's see who we got next in this star-studded cast so far. Who's it gonna be? Who's next?
Is it a Hall of Famer?
It is not a Hall of Famer. It is the Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey.
No.
Do you remember the name of the tag team the Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey was in?
In WWF or
And Smoky Mountain.
well, he was with the Fantastics at one time, wasn't he?
I'm not 100% on that. Glenn, you know the name of the tag team, don't you?
I'm trying to think of it.
With Tom Pritchard?
Yeah.
The Heavenly Bodies.
Heaven Bodies, that's it. I was going to say, managed by Jim Cornette, and I couldn't think of their name.
He wrestled in WCW as a jobber too in the later 90s as Jimmy Graffiti.
It's crazy to think that Jimmy Graffiti and AJ Styles were on the same wrestling show at once.
I actually have the AJ Styles. I have an AJ Styles action figure, and it's like from that match he had on Nitro. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here
that
comes
Captain
one of
Lee?
the head shrinkers. I believe that's Sione. He's got Captain Lou Albano with him, who drank 2 bottles of vodka probably.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Who was Sione's father? Was that Roman's dad?
No, I don't believe so. Sione. Let's see the Barbarian. I don't see any family relation. I don't know, Mayor Ken. I always heard that his wife was tougher than he was. I always heard that he was like terrified of his wife.
Well, those Samoan women. Oh, not Barbarian. I thought Roman Reigns' father was also named Sione.
Oh, Sika is Roman's
Sika.
is Roman's dad. Yeah. So here we go. Who's coming up next? I mean, I just can't contain myself because the hits just keep on coming. I mean, they've just not stopped. They've continuously kept coming. Honestly, the third best wrestler in this entire Rumble is hitting the ring right now, and that's Dr. Tom Pritchard.
Wow.
I mean, take nothing away from Dr. Tom Pritchard. He's a pretty good wrestler. I can't say
We've got 2 heavenly bodies in there right now, right?
yeah, the both the bodies that are heavenly are still in there. They don't look very heavenly, but they say they are.
Bruce Pritchard's body's pretty heavenly.
Bruce or Tom?
Bruce.
Yeah, very heavenly.
There's a restaurant near me called Hog Heaven, and they serve like full roasted pigs and pigs on the spit. So that's what Bruce Pritchard is. He's Hog Heavenly.
Yes, sir, he is. Let's see. Who do we got now? I can barely take my excitement. I don't know about you, Glenn. This is just so star-studded.
Bret Hart.
Amazing.
It's
Oh,
Donkey
Donkey Dink. Of course.
Sorry, okay. No, I know Bret Hart's not in it because I distinctly remember Bret Hart has a championship match with Diesel at this pay-per-view, it's a really good match too.
Yeah, he interjects himself into it though.
He does show up in this Rumble a bit, yeah. So nobody has been eliminated yet. Not one single solitary person has been thrown out.
Is Doink babyface here?
Yeah, it would be weird. For him to
Once he was with Dink.
Yeah, it'd be weird for him to be a heel and have a little person with him. That'd be strange.
No, come on.
Be a little strange.
Just a little strange.
just a tiny little bit strange.
Just a wee bit strange.
A wee bit strange. Yeah.
A wee bit strange. It's Quang. Quang.
Quang
Where
the
did
Conqueror?
they come up with that name?
Has to be Jim Cornette.
God damn, we'll call him Quang. Why? Because when I go to the Chinese restaurant, I hit that gong. It sounds like a quang. That's why, motherfucker. That's Jim Cornette saying that, not me. So don't fucking try to cancel me, goddammit. Jim Cornette said it. I didn't say it.
That was definitely Jim Cornette on our podcast.
I didn't say it. God damn.
This motherfucker.
and they say that BTT is the unprofessional wrestling podcast.
Oh, I've been on professional wrestling podcast since the day I started podcasting, pal. Glenn knows he's listening.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Who's next?
Has there been an elimination yet?
No, not one
No.
person has thrown out yet.
There's been a lot of people picking people up, but not actually bothered to throw them over the top rope.
It's the model Rick Martel, who I am shocked is still in the WWE.
Still in 95? Wow.
Yeah. He couldn't have been long for the world. He couldn't have been.
They're
Did he
beating
ever
the
show up
clown
in
up there.
WCW at any point?
Yes. Because I distinctly remember, because on the Warring Attitude and the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly shows that me and Glenn do, I always read the Nitro results at the end, and I distinctly remember reading like Booker T versus Rick Martel and being like, fucking why? It's 1998.
98.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought he did for like a year or something, and they paid him like probably a shit ton of money too for because
Yeah, they were paying everybody a shit ton of money.
Yeah, he probably got $150,000. Quang. I wonder how many shit gimmicks they came up with for Savio Vega before they fucking actually dropped all that bullshit and just named him Savio Vega.
You
So
telling me
together-
that Savio Vega under that mask?
That's him. Here comes
Yeah,
Owen Hart.
Yep, we know what's coming next.
Something
Another
bad.
guy who wore a mask.
Owen better watch his back.
Yeah, yeah, there he is. Brotherly
Right.
love.
Brett got involved. I mean, Owen got involved in Brett's championship match earlier. And let's also not forget that at the Survivor Series, the November before this, Owen cost Brett the championship against Bob Backlund when he talked his parents into throwing in the towel during the
Oh, that's
submission.
right.
Ooh, that's a dirty move.
Yeah, that was a dirty, dirty move. I distinctly remember watching that at my aunt's house with
Now,
as a child. Did you ever go to a person's house that was in your family and they like refused to ever have any of the lights on in their house and it would just be dark with the TV and that's all they ever did?
I think I'm like that now as an adult, but it's just
Well, my aunt used to fucking do this and it was like, God damn, we can't afford electricity enough to turn on one light, huh?
Okay, I don't know who the fuck this guy
that's
is. but
Marty, isn't it?
Timothy Well.
That's not Marty.
That's
Nope.
well done. It's part of well done.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. What's the name of the tag team, Glenn?
Well done.
Their name is Well Done.
Yeah.
Get the fuck.
Whoa, that bump wasn't very well done.
hmm
Their fucking tag team name was Well Done. Who's his
Yeah.
tag team partner?
Well, he's already gone.
Steven Dunn. Oh my god. Now we got motherfuckers flying out of the ring left and right. I can't even keep up with it. It's a good thing we don't do the AWI iPod Rumble this one. We're drinking our brains out.
Yeah.
I think when did Butch get thrown out really quickly? Was that like
It might be
91?
this one, pal. It might be this one. No, wait. That's one like 91.
Yeah, it had to been earlier.
Nope, there goes Doink. Quang just kicked him out of the ring. You know what? It had kicked him in the face, and it went Quang, and he fell out of the ring.
Talking of
Speaking of
bushwhackers.
Bushwhacker Luke,
This is Bushwhacker Luke. Good call. Here he comes. So now we're just down to Michaels and Bulldog again, and Bushwhacker Luke. Let's not forget about that.
I would like to point out I'm friends with only one person on Facebook that's on this television screen, and he just got thrown out of the ring. Dang
I was
it.
gonna say, well, Bulldog died, so it can't be him.
I don't know how Bushwhacker Luke and I ended up being friends on Facebook, but we did.
Okay, Bushwhacker Luke lasted 12 seconds, so
That's a
I
long
mean, that's
time
not so
for
bad.
him.
So now we're down to the two guys who started this whole thing. We're already up to number 13.
We're just flying by. Now, did Owen ever technically get
Chuck
eliminated?
him out the ring.
Yes, I believe they'll show you a replay where Owen gets to the ring and then he gets clotheslined over by Bulldog, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Here comes the other blue brother, Jacob.
I'm blue, da da dee da da dum da.
I'm blue, I live on a mountain, and I got a lot of hair, and my uncle Jebediah is my... Sorry.
And you're gone.
He's gone. He
He's
lasted
gone.
17
He is
seconds.
now blue once again.
He's blue. He's the fuck out of here. He's
Gonna
going
be a
back to
disciple
the
of
back.
Apocalypse.
He better have a fucking beer. I'm sorry.
Imagine getting a $15,000 paycheck tonight just to get tossed out of the ring like that.
This is 1995 WWF. Nobody got a $15,000 paycheck tonight. Not a person.
Maybe Michaels.
Maybe.
And Taker.
Well, yeah, Taker had a match with the IRS, I believe, on this show.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, it's King Kong
King
Bundy.
Kong Bundy.
What?
King Kong Bundy ain't got no neck. Nope.
He's probably like 40 there also. He might not even be 40.
Probably.
This is 95. How old do you think King Kong Bundy is? Let's see.
He's dead now, but
Well, I don't mean now.
Back in
I meant
95.
in-
oh, see, yeah, there goes
Probably-
Owen. He got chucked over the top rope by Davey. It's funny that Davey could chuck Owen over the top rope, but he couldn't do it to Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
King Kong Bundy really working on. This is one of my favorite Royal Rumble moments ever. Michaels here tries to pick Bundy up and then says, "You know what?" And he tries a little harder, and then he goes, "You know what? Okay, wait." Now he does it.
At this point in time, King Kong Bundy is 39.
No, that's
not
just round the
lying.
neck.
He's
That's
39 years old. He's the youngest person on this podcast.
That's,
Yeah.
that's his neck measurement. That's not his age.
Oh, here comes Mo. Here it comes, and there
Yeah,
it
there
goes.
How is that not the world record? How did that not beat Bushwhacker Luke?
That's 3 seconds for Mo there. Lasted 3 whole seconds. I thought it was the spot where there's one spot in here where Shawn Michaels tries to throw somebody over and he can't do it. And he just says, "Fuck it," and goes lays down in the corner. And that's one of my favorite Royal Rumble spots ever.
How do you get
That
King
in the
Kong Bundy
2000
out?
Royal Rumble, the Road Dogg literally for 20 minutes of it lays on the bottom with his legs and arms wrapped around the bottom rope, which I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't get him out if he's doing that.
I feel like that had to have been something that he was just like ribbing someone on in the back, or like Pat Patterson told him to do it. The crowd will go banana if you do this.
Either that or he's like, "Man, I just smoked a fat joint. I can't. You're not going to be able to do anything for a few minutes. Just let me lay here." Oh, here comes
Maybe.
Mabel. He's going to be trying to get some payback for his buddy Mo, I'm sure.
Was this the year he won King of the Ring?
Yes, this would be the year he wins King of the Ring. So that means he also turns heel in 95.
Yeah.
I think he also gets. I think he turns heel, wins King of the Ring, gets the WWF Championship match at SummerSlam, and I also believe he gets released before the end of the year.
Because he injured 2 main eventers.
Yeah, because he broke the Undertaker's face, and he almost injured Kevin.
He almost killed
Nash.
Diesel.
Yeah, and Diesel's back in the SummerSlam match too.
Yep.
Yeah,
They're two you actually want to upset, aren't they?
yeah, smart move, especially in that 95. He's the champion, and he's the Undertaker.
Yeah, the 2 guys that have Vince's ear, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Reinforce the ring, pal. That is one strong top rope.
Isn't
Wouldn't
it?
it be great if Bundy skinned the cat? That'd be something.
It'd be more like skinning the whale.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the other bushwhackers whacking his way down to the ring here. That's exactly how I meant it. I said it exactly how I meant it to sound.
They're
Bundy's
finding
outta
their
here.
feet on Bundy.
Oh, I was hoping Butch got an elimination and pushed him out.
Oh, well, in our hearts and minds, so we're always going to say it was him. Here we go. Oh, and he's
There he
going.
goes.
They- both the bushwhackers still lasted a lot longer than Mo did. So
Yeah.
Mo money, mo problems.
that's what they say. Or more bombs of
I
baby.
say
oil,
the
more
bushwhackers are really good at leaving the ring, though.
bombs. What'd you say?
The bushwhackers are really good at leaving the ring.
You know what, Glenn? That's a really good point that I hadn't thought of. Who do we got here?
He looks so sad walking to the back.
This is bullshit. Oh, it's baked potato face.
It's better to say, oh, God. There had to be, didn't it? You had to have him in it somewhere.
Well, we can't get away from him. Every fucking show we do, he's somewhere. Oh, there goes Mabel.
How did he get tossed out? Did Baked Potato toss him?
Yeah, big potato.
Yeah.
He's
Have you ever
I'm
looked at
all
baked
jacked
potato
up
in the
on steroids. Tossed him right
Have you
out.
ever looked at Baked Potato in the microwave until it whistled?
Yes. I mean, I've had a hot dog in the microwave till it whistled.
That sounds like you probably were smoking something and just forgot about it.
Probably. Maybe. Probably, maybe, allegedly. I don't know. So we've only got the 3 guys in the ring here. So Bulldog, Lex Luger, and we got 2. Well, Bulldog's not in the Hall of Fame yet, is he?
What?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, he is in. Yeah, he did go in, didn't he? Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So I don't think Luger's ever going to go in, though. Well, maybe now that Vince is gone, they might finally let him in.
Wait, didn't they put him in last year?
Luger?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Is Mantar in?
Mantar isn't in. He's in the AWI Hall of Fame, but he's not in. Mantar's here. It's funny we had two wrestling rappers in one ring because Mantar used to be, PN News, and we had Mo and Mabel. So three wrestling rappers.
Yo, baby, yo.
And whoop, there it is, all at the same time.
Wait, Mantar was PN News?
I think so. Oh, no, it wasn't Mantar. It was Bash and Booger that was PN News.
Oh, okay.
I'm confusing the two.
I was so thrown off. I'm like, how did I never know this?
What the fuck just happened?
We've lost it.
You're trying to pull up the UNC Florida game. We know what you're doing.
No, I'm not. I don't even know what fucking number we were on. Let's see.
Way past that.
Luger just came in.
And we've got Mantar.
Mantar just came out.
All right, so there we go. We're back.
There we go.
We're back.
Guess who's back? Back again. We're back. Watching the Rumble again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Okay, Michael's coming off the top rope. I like to sing songs. Forgive me. Forgive me.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a Mantar mighty good man.
Yes, he is.
He's the finest brother in here, and he's coming this way.
Ooh. He said, "Hey!" In the music video, he does that thing where he like revs up his leg and then charges over. Who do we got coming out next? I can't wait. You guys are gonna love this. It's a guy with a stupid fucking mask. He looks like he's got one of those fucking ice things.
No,
oh no,
the Portuguese man of war.
Yeah.
It's also Justin Credible, right?
Yes, that is Justin Credible, aka PJ Polacco. That is a weird fucking mask, and I don't get the gimmick. I'm not Portuguese. I guess I don't know anything about Portuguese culture, but I don't understand the gimmick. I don't get it.
So wait, who is Quang?
Savio Vega.
Savio Vega.
So they made the Hispanic guy Japanese, but they made the white guy Hispanic.
Yep.
Well, apparently PJ Polacco actually is Portuguese. I wasn't aware.
Really?
Of
Okay.
He looks pretty white to me, but I mean, I'm not one to judge. I don't know. But apparently.
I was going to say they could have just made it a whole lot easier and just gave Savio Vega the Portuguese man of war gimmick and let
we could have made him Quang.
Justin Credible be Quang.
Yeah. Here comes Henry O. Godwin. Hog.
Is it Hog Heavenly?
You did say Hog Heavenly earlier, didn't you? It's all tying back together, isn't it?
Mantar really does not like Justin Credible. He was laying those forearms in like Vader.
I'm trying to think of a good reason why.
He hates the color yellow?
He just hates the color yellow. You know how like bulls are like attracted to the color red? I don't know, that might be bullshit, but I always heard that. Mantars are actually attracted to the color yellow.
It's very logical.
A little known fact.
And most men are attracted to Pamela Anderson.
Hello, Pamela.
Yeah, Pamela Anderson's also here. Many of young children my age probably touched themselves to Pamela Anderson many times. Just saying.
I'm surprised one of the bushwhackers just didn't end up. Is that Billy?
That is Billy Gunn, yes.
He just slid the entire length of the ring.
He really did. He's like a slip and slide.
Slip and slide records?
Wow. That's Trick Daddy, right?
It is Trick Daddy. www.billygunn.com.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Billy Gunn would be a great rapper. I mean, he was with the Acclaimed, right?
You're right.
I didn't think about that.
And he has a rat tail mullet.
Does he? Oh, now he does. Yes. Okay, I thought you meant nowadays. I'm like, that's weird. But no, now he does.
No.
In 1995, you certainly did. They had to have just gotten to the WWF at this point. The Smoking Guns.
Yeah.
Or wait, we were watching a Superstar. I don't remember what year it was from, and we saw some vignettes of them coming in. I don't remember if it was 93 or 94.
Yeah, because they wore those big duster coats.
Yeah, we were like, what the
94.
fuck is this? Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was 94. That's awful strange. The tag team partners came in right after each other.
Here comes Bart.
It's like
I'm
Battle
starting
Bowl.
to think that these numbers weren't drawn at random. This is a fucking big ass
Bodacious
farce, isn't it?
Like the Battle Bowl teammates.
Yeah. Of all the people you could have drawn, somehow fucking Jerry Knobs pulled out Brian Knobs. Jerry Sags pulled out Brian Knobs. Get the fuck out of here. No. No. So we've got the Brothers Gun, Hogman, Baked Potato Face, a Portuguese Man of War, Shawn Michaels, the British Bulldog, and an animal. Mantar.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. You're right.
Yep.
It's a good rundown.
Yep. Who we got coming out next? It's gonna be old Bob Backlund. Old Bobby B is on his way out to the ring. Bad news for Bobby. Bret Hart's about to show up.
Oh no! Wait, when does Bobby win the championship? Is it after this?
Yeah, he had already won it, and lost it to Diesel at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's really relevant at this stage.
Yeah, because Bret's here. Yeah, he beat Bret, and then I think Diesel beat him for the belt like 6 days later.
Bret's just beating up everyone that comes to the ring now.
It would have made the Rumble a whole lot more fun if every time somebody came out, Bret just attacked them from behind.
Yeah.
He just eliminates everyone.
You know, it'd been really great
Excellently
though.
executes
If
them.
the first two people in the ring would have shook hands, and then Ricky Steamboat would have just kind of stormed out to the ring with a chair, and then every person after that he would have hit with the chair because it's so irate with the handshaking.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, here comes Well Done.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Hold on, I gotta see this again. Why is he walking like that? What's he doing with his long arms? Hold on, one more time. It's like he's holding a baby, but he's not. It's weird. Look at him.
Why does he walk like if SpongeBob was a human, he'd walk like that man?
Yeah. I had a friend who used to walk like that after he did a bunch of cocaine. Anyway, Steve Dahl is in the ring here. I'm sorry, Stephen
Speaking
Dunn.
of Marty Jannetty.
Steve Dunn.
Wow,
Oh,
There goes Bob Backlund.
he had a heck of a run. He was the NWA American Tag Team Champion 4 times with Reno Riggins.
oh, not Reno.
Reno Riggins. I mean, if you're named after Reno, you're already in trouble.
Still fighting.
If Bret Hart said, fuck Bob Backlund.
He's still beating him up.
He said, Vince was right to have the Iron Sheik beat you, you son of a bitch. Hawk to it, he said. Fuck Bob Backlund. Doesn't Bob Backlund, don't they do a gimmick where Bob Backlund's, running for president or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does something
Yeah.
with presidential election stuff.
Bret said, not up in not in Canada, motherfucker. Here comes Dick Murdoch for some reason.
Good God.
That is just a filler. He's just in there to make up numbers, something.
So this is January of '95, and in June of '96, Dickie Murdoch no longer with us. So he doesn't even. He's not very long for this world.
Is there a Crime in Sports on Dick Murdoch?
No, not yet. I've heard some stories about Dick Murdoch and maybe, the Ku Klux Klan. I'm just saying, I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying I heard some stories.
I feel like there's got to be a Dick Murdoch Crime in Sports one day.
I heard from Dusty. I heard a story from Dusty Rhodes saying about how he was like, he was with Dick Murdoch. He's like, we're gonna go hang out with some friends, and he's like, we're going in, and I see all these people in hoods, and I said, this is a goddamn plan meeting. I can't be here. I'm the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. I gotta get out of here. I don't know if that's true. That's just what I heard. Allegedly.
Adam Bomb.
Here comes Adam Bomb. He's a radioactive beast. So how can anybody beat him?
Look at him go.
What a wasted gimmick this guy had.
Adam Bomb and a moose, a man-tar.
Yeah. and a hog farmer.
And
A couple cowboys.
neither of them came out with what made their gimmick any decent. Because he had the goggles and Mantar had a bull's head, didn't he?
You're right, Glenn. If they would have came out here with the goggles and the bull's head, they would have probably won the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Didn't they try to have him wrestle in the bull's head, but he like couldn't get in the ring with it on, and so they're like,
Yeah.
"All right, forget it."
Yeah, that's it.
They made Cornette manage him that match too, and Cornette said he'd never manage him again.
Yeah.
Cornette quit managing forever after that. No, he didn't, but he thought about it.
Oh, Lou Albano
That's it.
with
Day one ish picked out. Sorry, it's Fatu. Fatu number 29. So we only got one person left.
Wow, look at him go!
Mayor, I want you to guess who number 30 is going to be, and I'm going to give you a hint, brother.
Is it Crush?
Here's Crush.
Yes, it is,
Wow.
brother. Oh.
I actually was gonna guess Undertaker, but you said he was in the match with IRS earlier.
Yeah, and
tonight.
this was the era of where, like, if you had a match on the pay-per-view, you weren't in the Rumble. I remember like the early 90s, if you were in a match, that meant you weren't going to be in the Rumble.
Which is why you got people like Dick Murdoch and Mansour in it.
Which is what they should have done for Daniel Bryan in the 2015 Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So here we go, brother Crush on his way to the brother out of ring, brother.
Oh, it's not friendly Crush either.
Yeah, it's heel Crush. I think he was managed by Mr. Fuji at this point.
He looks like Glacier, but crushy.
Oh,
Two
the
guns
brothers
at
gone
once.
have gone. I should have been a cowboy. Sorry.
I should have learned to hold the ropes and ride.
Yeah, I'd be still in the Royal Rumble.
Somebody
back
else has just
in
gone.
1995.
Stealing that young girl's heart.
Just like the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, going all the way to WrestleMania with Pamela Anderson on my arm. That was great, Mayor. Way to go. We should do an album. I think we should.
Yeah.
Both quit working.
Not the Rap is Crap album.
Yeah. I was debating between some WCW and this, but I was like, if we're going to watch some WCW, we need to watch some 2000 Nitro first, because that's always confusing and hilarious.
Yes.
I never have any idea what's going on, and that's what I love about it.
No one does. It's the backstage. No, there's just nothing makes sense.
It's funny that Adam Bomb and Crush are fighting, and they will then soon form a tag team in WCW. My favorite tag team name, Chronic.
You know who does not join WCW after this?
The British
I
Bulldog.
think everyone goes to WCW after this, but one guy in the ring. I think
Dick Murdoch, as he does.
Dick Murdoch.
Yeah, as he does. I don't think Fatu goes back to WCW at any point. Neither does Shawn Michaels.
Neither does Sean.
Oh, I don't think, or the Hog Farmer. Now that I think about it.
Well, Hog Farmer, was he Tex after that or Slaughter?
No, that was before
Oh, okay.
him and Tech. I don't think. Yeah, Phineas hasn't even came in yet. He's just Henry right now by himself. So, I think he's even working heel at this point. I don't think he's a babyface yet. A heel Hog.
You can't wear overalls and be a heel.
God damn it, pal! Get these overalls on. No, you don't have to wear underwear if you don't want to. Yeah. Just don't call them overballs on TV. That's fine. Put them on. Do you like poop? How do you feel about poop? I'm sorry. Sorry. I apologize.
Getting too far into the gimmick now.
I apologize. If you're gonna do Vince now, you have to ask person how they feel about poop. It's just you have to. I'm sorry.
Poop.
And if that offends you, then listen to another fucking podcast. I don't know what to tell you.
Have you guys been following any of the AI mashups of wrestling characters recently?
I have no social media, so no.
Well, someone put a picture of Jim Cornette and Vince Russo, like with their arms around each other, smiling.
Oh boy.
And it looks legitimate at like a convention. And Jim Cornette was not happy about that.
Oh, I bet.
And then someone made one of Bret Hart and Goldberg hugging.
Oh boy. Well, one of those things is one more. One of those is one more. One more of those is way more likely than the other. You know.
I don't ever see Jim Cornette and Vince Russo putting their arms around each other unless they're choking one another.
Unless it's murder.
Yeah.
Murder's happening. Oh, Adam Bomb's gone good because the action in the ring had really lulled. Like there was nothing going on. I mean, we still talking about AI generated love between Vince Russo and Jim Cornette. So fuck right now.
I can't believe Dick Murdoch's still in this thing. He's going to win it, isn't he?
Yeah, Dick Murdoch's going to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He's going to WrestleMania, folks.
Dickie Murdoch. Oh, Crush thought he threw out Fatu, but he didn't. Fatu's
He's
back.
going to take
I'm
on
the
Bret the
real
Hitman
Butter.
Hart. Does the challenger take on Bret at WrestleMania? Is that what this one is?
No,
Oh, there goes Aldo Montoya.
Aldo
it
Montoya's
Diesel?
gone. That's WrestleMania 11. That's
Why are you
WrestleMania
saving
main event.
Shawn
Owens,
Michaels?
Taylor, Bam Bigelow. I believe
Why they-
it all started on this show because I think Bam Bam loses a tag team title match with Tatanka, and LT's like laughing at him after the match, and he shoves him. And then
Oh, God, that's right.
Fatu's out, so now we're down to the Hog Farmer, Dick Murdoch, the British Bulldog, Baked Potato Face, Lex Luger. Don't put any chives on it because I'm boring as fuck, and Shawn Michaels. If I had to pick someone to win, I definitely want with Dick Murdoch because he's got the biggest beer belly. Holy fuck! He threw a drop kick.
Yeah.
It almost looked like an enziguri.
My goodness. I did not have that on my 19. What now? What's he doing?
Fall away slam?
Oh no! Round and
Oh,
round he goes. Where's he stop? Nobody knows. Oh! Oh! He just dumped him right. Oh wow!
There we go. That's the way to do
Held
it.
on! Look at this!
Oh,
Look at the agility from the man in overalls.
I thought
Holy
Dick
shit.
Murdoch was going to get an elimination.
No, I don't. Let's check and see if Dickie Murdoch threw anybody out. Let's see. Dickie Murdoch.
Did Dick get
He's
eliminated?
gone. He's
Dick's
gone
gone.
anyway.
Oh,
Dick
no
has
more
been
Dick.
used and abused, and it's out of here. Where is fucking Dick Murdoch at? He did not throw out a soul.
Damn it.
He did throw back a lot of Miller Lights, though, or Bud Light, whatever it was.
I'm sure he did.
Coors, probably. Final five. Here we go. Anybody but Lex Luger, please. Anybody but Lex.
Brother.
I'll take brother. Anybody. Like, I don't want. I mean, we obviously already know who wins, but we're gonna pretend like we don't. Honestly, I live in Nebraska, so I have a fondness for a gentleman in overall. So I'm going for the Hog Farmer. I have to. I have no choice.
You know who was on Saturday night's main event?
Who?
Your boy, Coco.
Oh yeah, Coco Beware was on Saturday night's main event. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. He had a backstage interview with CM Punk and Jackie Redmond and who was it? Peter Rosenberg? Is that his name?
Well, I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see
Because
that.
Peter Rosenberg made a comment like, we need to get hold of something to get Coco Beware in the Hall of Fame.
He's already in, motherfucker.
And he was being legitimate. And Coco came out in the middle of their interview and he goes, I was in the Hall of Fame in 2009, Peter.
He was like, I've been in. I've been in. Frankie was still alive when they put me in, Peter. Come on. Here we go. So they're working on Lex Luger. It's hard to get a baked potato over the top rope. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's happened yet, but I know that Lexland and Davey become a tag team later on, known as like the Allied Powers or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like their entrance theme is like a mashup of the British anthem and the American anthem. Kind of strange.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a match with the Blue Brothers at WrestleMania.
The Blue Brothers, really?
Yeah, and I'm sure that's exactly where Lex Luger thought his career was going to go when he was
No
on
wonder he left for
Wrestling
WCW.
1993.
No wonder he left.
Fuck you, Lex Luger. you fucking asshole. Sorry.
At least Crush is still in the ring.
So now Crush and Shawn Michaels are agreeing to team up and beat up the Bulldog. I wouldn't trust Shawn Michaels as far as I could throw him if I was Crush, and he could probably throw him pretty far, so maybe he would. I don't know.
Is Crush's real name's Brian Adams, isn't it?
That is
Yes.
correct. I know you know it's true.
I thought that's where we were going.
I was hoping we'd get some Brian Adams singing.
Everything I do. You're my
Do
brother,
it for
brother.
Jacob Blue. Oh, it's not I do it for Jacob Blue?
That's good. I didn't think of that. That's good. That is good. I'm just gonna spend my days writing weird wrestling parody songs. I usually like to take any song and make it about my dog Rugby. Because
Check him out.
Oh, he's going to, but Sean went to the eyes. Smart. Oh,
Yeah, hold up. Oh, there you go. There goes Crush.
there we go. Now we're right back to where we started. Number 1 and number 2 are in the ring together at the end of this thing. Who would have thunk it? Not me. I didn't see it coming. No idea. Pamela Anderson didn't know. She doesn't even know rules.
The winner gets Pamela Anderson or a main event at WrestleMania.
No, what happens is they're now going to get a forklift out here, and we're going to have a Pamela Anderson on a forklift match.
Bro.
Winner gets to star in the next episode of Baywatch.
Weren't they both on an episode of Baywatch?
I don't know if Bulldog was. Shawn Michaels absolutely was on an episode of Baywatch.
Yeah.
I might be mixing it up with that thing, the Beach Blast video with him and Vader on the beach. And
Oh, yeah. That's...
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we watched that on the Live Time Psycho Sid. Check that out. Yeah.
And they blow up a boat for some reason.
Yeah.
They're playing volleyball with kids. It's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. He's out. Bulldog's the winner.
No,
He's going to WrestleMania. Congratulations to the British
He's
Bulldog
not out,
winner
baby.
of the 1995 Royal Rumble. He's won. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun. Everybody talks about number 1 being so great. Number 2 is the fucking same. God damn it. And Bulldog did it. Wait a minute. What is this?
There
Wait a
you
minute.
go.
Tomfooleries.
Who's
Wait a
the
minute.
guy in the gold vest?
I'm bamboozled.
What an ending.
Yeah. That guy in the front row in the vest, I'm sure he's not a total douchebag. I'm sure he probably looked like Joey Buttafuoco. You guys know who Joey Buttafuoco is? I bet he looked like Joey Buttafuoco.
Yes. Definitely.
A real creep is what I'm trying to say.
I was going to say you look like a Mean Street Posse before the Mean Street Posse.
Well, you know what? That's a good one. So I was pretty sure that Bulldog won, even though Glenn was trying to tell me otherwise. But apparently Shawn Michaels is the winner. I want to see a replay on this because I'm pretty sure I saw Bulldog win. I don't know about you guys.
I think Bulldog skinned the cat too. He's still coming back, guys.
Yeah.
He's still holding on. That would have been really anticlimactic.
Here we go. Here's the replay for you.
Okay, here we go.
For one more day.
No foot. Oh, one foot on the floor.
It is only 1 foot there. Only 1
Yep.
foot.
I
One foot.
I love that Zach Gowen cannot be eliminated from the Royal Rumble.
Ever. He is.
No.
He'd still be in it today. I always wondered, is the Royal Rumble is it like NFL rules where a knee is just as good as 2 feet, or
A
have
butt
to be
cheek?
2 feet? If I get thrown out, land on my fucking head, am I still in? If my feet don't hit the floor?
I mean, if it was 1 foot, you think Kofi would just walk back every single time and quit doing crazy stuff and just walk back in on 1 foot.
Yeah. If you think he did a handstand.
It's almost as if this shit isn't legitimate. I don't know. I don't get it.
I mean, walking back on 1 foot's pretty easy. You just walk back. On
Yeah,
1
you
foot.
just hop.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if I got up and tried to hop back on 1 foot right now, it would be a fucking sight. Let me fucking tell you right now. Anyway, that is it. That's all. We watched that 95 Royal Rumble match, the mostly star-studded Royal Rumble match of all time.
All time.
A fucking tag
started
team
off
called
hot.
Well Done, which after we're done with the Live in Times of Psycho Sid, I think me and Glenn are going to start a new show, the Live in Times of Well Done.
Well done.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Might be one episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 minutes long. Glenn, who do you want to plug before we let you go to bed?
I'm booking the territory, doing the first and last of wrestling and their side projects, Unstacking the Dedatory, the road to Wembley 1981 for Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks, and the most watched wrestling match of all time, 18 million viewers. Being the Elite Gator Golf, they're into series 3 of that at the moment, and Sammy Guevara is actually holding the AEW Championship to ransom, apparently.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I'm booking the Tankatori, the Life and Times of Tank Abbott, and of course,
That Doctor Who podcast with Danny Inside. That is on SJP World Media.
And give the guys over at DDT Wrestling a little bit of love. I'm not sure how much longer they're going to be around. The enthusiasm seems to have gone out of the show at the moment, so we'll see.
What about you, Mayor of Canton?
Well, Glenn plugged all of his usuals. So I got to plug my usual good buddy, Mr. Thomas Bryce. And you can find him at sportswireradio.org. And that's SPORTZ, as in Zulu, as in zoo, as in
Zoom.
what I'm going to be doing in about an hour. Sportswire Radio, Thomas Bryce, 2020. On all of the social media other than wait, I'm saying that backwards.
Yeah, you said. I think so.
I'm saying it backwards. Anyways,
It's
just follow
2020 on
Thomas Bryce.
Instagram.
You'll be able to find him easily.
I always just say search Thomas Bryce. It's spelled just like it sounds.
Yeah, just if you see a guy with some badass chops on the side of his face like this,
That's
him.
him.
That's all you got to find. And I would say to check me out on Meal with the Mayor every Wednesday at 6, but I keep forgetting. I keep being delinquent about it. So I apologize if you are looking forward to seeing a review.
Oh, you
Keep
said
forgetting.
you're delinquent on it. Oh.
I'm probably the only one that missed it.
Yeah, I'm very delinquent. So hopefully this week I'll have one for tomorrow.
Wait with bated breath, people.
Yeah, check that out. Check out all those fine people. Give them a follow and a listen and some love. Check her out. I just bit my own lip. Check out what we got going on YouTube. We got a new episode of The Lifetimes of Psycho Sid where he teams with his Team Madness partner, the Macho Man Randy Savage, to battle Kevin Nash and Sting in a match for the World Heavyweight Championship. That's right. I said it's a tag team match for the World Heavyweight Championship. So check out how that goes out. And of course, me and Glenn will be reviewing another episode of 1998 Monday Night Raw. So check all that out. And that's it. I ain't got nothing else to say. The only thing left to say is for Glenn to say goodbye.
Goodbye.